Morning, doctor. In this video, I will be explaining on the principle of two immunodiagnostic methods, which are competitive ELISA and reverse passive agglutination. But I will start with the first method, which is competitive ELISA. Competitive ELISA, or also called as inhibition ELISA, is used to measure the viral antibody or viral antigens present in the patient's serum by using two specific antibodies or antigens that will compete with each other to bind to target antigens or antibodies respectively. In this assay, the signals are produced from the reaction of substrate and enzyme conjugated secondary antibody. This reaction produces color changes or light signals that could be measured quantitatively. So next, I will explain on steps of how competitive ELISA is performed. In competitive ELISA, an unlabeled primary antibody is incubated with sample antigen. As you can see in the infographic, the sample antigen is pink in color to form the antigen-antibody complex. So these antigen-antibody complexes are then added to the 96 well plate that has been coated with reference antigens. So as you can see, the reference antigens on the well plate is red in color. This allows the free primary antibodies to bind with the reference antigens on the plate. Next, washing step is carried out to remove the unbound primary antibodies, and then the secondary antibodies conjugated with enzyme are added to the plate. These secondary antibodies are specific to the primary antibody. Washing step is done again to remove the unbound secondary antibodies, and then substrate is added. The reaction between the substrate and enzyme conjugated secondary antibody will emit fluorescence light signals or color change depends on the substrate that is added. And then lastly, the signal is measured. Interpretation of the result would be as follows. Weak signals indicate that there are more concentration of antigens present in the patient sample, so less free antibody is able to bind to the reference antigens in the well and react with the substrate. Hence, it is vice versa. If the signal is strong, then it indicates that the concentration of sample antigens is low because more reference antigens are bound to free primary antibodies. So this is our reference, and that is all for the principle of the competitive ELISA. Thank you.